Hi, my name is Mike DeGrace. I'm the head of the Ecosystem Success Team at Universal Robots in the Americas region, and I'm excited to be coming at you live again from Automate 2025. If you're here for the UR Plus tour, you're in the right place. So do feel free to use the comment section down below if you have any questions or if you'd like to learn more about Universal Robots or the awesome partners that we're going to go visit on this 30-minute guided tour of the trade show. So we're going to begin by heading out of the UR booth, actually, to go learn a little bit more about our partner Zimmer, who's integrated their end effector solutions to the UR platform. So if you're here to learn about UR Plus, it is our ecosystem of third-party devices. They range in functionality and integratability from the peripheral side all the way up to the solutions level. All of the tools that you will see today on the walk have been pre-integrated on the hardware and the software side, allowing both simple mounting and actual physical hookup, and easy configuration from our programming environment Polyscope. So we're going to begin our tour in the Zimmer booth. So if you follow me through the Zimmer booth this way, we're going to go to the other side to go see the Universal Robot. Are you free? Perfect. We'll go around this way, and we're going to talk to Patrick from Zimmer. I'm leading everybody on the complex route. And we'll look at the Zimmer integration here to the Universal Robot. So Patrick, you want to take us through what's going on here?
Yeah, of course. How are you guys doing today? So here we got a UR robot with our match system on it with a GEP 2000 here. We also do have a full UR cap as well, so you can control the gripper, actuate the gripper, and also you're reading back an analog signal from the gripper, so you're getting that feedback consistently from the gripper. And it's all plugging in through the tool I/O of the robot as well, so it can rotate unlimited as well, and also with a quick change. You mind just hitting pause for me right there? And with this match system, it's also a manual tool changer, or you can slide it in with the robot to do an automatic change as well. And one nice thing also with the match system here is it does also have a free drive button available on it, so we can freely move around without holding the controller as well. So, thank you.
Thanks so much, Patrick. And if you have questions for Zimmer, if you'd like to learn more about Match, the way that your guys' products interact with the Schmaltz product line as well, you can drop those questions in the comment section below. We'll also have some links down there for how to find Zimmer on the UR Plus ecosystem. I'll trade you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks so much, Patrick. All right, we'll continue our way over this way through the trade show and visit our next partner, WineTech, who's integrating HMIs to the Universal Robots. And these are obviously really useful tools for designing your own interface to control the robot, interfacing with PLCs, anything like that. So it's a crowded show here at Automate. Sorry. And we're very, very happy as Universal Robots and Mobile Industrial Robots to be here. Universal Robots is celebrating its 20th year. We, as many of you know that are watching this broadcast, focus exclusively on collaborative robot technology, so force and power limited robots. And we have a huge range of products spanning from 3 kilograms of payload on the very light side, all the way up to 35 kilograms of payload on the very heavy side, with reaches that range from 500 millimeters radial to 1800 millimeters radial. Part of what has been so exciting at Automate this year is that Universal Robots, in addition to its 20th year in operation, is also celebrating the launch of the new UR15. So you've probably seen by now many of the LinkedIn posts that have made it out into the ethos about what's going on with UR15. For a quick highlight of this product, we are excited to welcome it to the new UR series family to join our UR20 and 30. The UR15 is capable of moving at speeds up to 5 meters a second with a reach of 1,300 millimeters radially and 17.5 kilograms of available payload. So this is a strong, strong new addition to the Universal Robots product line. We're very, very happy to welcome the UR15. If you're interested in connecting with Universal Robots to learn about some of the great developer tools maybe you're interested in developing a UR Plus product yourself, or would like to get into learning some of the integration techniques with UR, we're going to drop the link down below in the comment section for our developer suite, our UR developer suite. And this is a phenomenal ecosystem of resources, including our SDK and API, as well as expert feedback from our partners and our own internal staff about how to begin integration with Universal Robots. And so we're over here at the WineTech booth. So as I mentioned on the walk over, WineTech is capable of integrating their HMIs to PLCs into Universal Robots. I've got Keith here from the WineTech team.
Hi.
Keith, do you want to talk a little bit about the HMI interface to the Universal Robot and just who WineTech is and what you do?
Yeah, so WineTech is an HMI and remote I/O manufacturer. That's what we specialize in. That's what we do. We don't do anything else. So we don't sell motor control, and we don't have a catalog this thick, which allows us to be specialized and really good at what we do. We've got some fabulous capacitive touch, high resolution, very powerful, full-featured HMIs that are very cost-effective. And then we've done a job here. I'll let Brendan step in here a little bit, but Brendan did some integration with one of your robots to show how easy that they work together. So for both of us and both of our sake, it shows how well our product integrates with your product.
Yeah. Brendan, you want to take us a little through what the integration over here is and what it looks like?
Absolutely, yeah. So I just hold this here. Perfect. So we have a 15.6-inch display over here, just communicating to a separate controller, not our controller, but a separate controller through Modbus TCP. And the UR5 over here can talk to Modbus TCP servers, and so that's kind of how we're relaying the data. So we have a couple controls here on our HMI to just kind of do some simple gestures here to move one box from one side to another. So just a very simple application just to kind of show the communication between our HMI, the controller, and the UR5. And that kind of just wraps it all up. Thank you. There you go.
Thanks so much. And again, if you have questions on WineTech or if you want to learn more about how these products interact with the Universal Robot, we'll drop some information down below. Thank you guys so much. We're going to continue on. So I mentioned the developer suite a little bit earlier. Again, a great place to go for tools on how to integrate to the Universal Robot, begin programming your own UR caps, anything like that. There is another phenomenal resource that is on the Universal Robots website, and we'll drop a link to this down below. It's the UR forums. The forums are a very, very good place to interact not only with Universal Robots technical staff, our product management, all that kind of thing, but it's also an awesome place to get connected to other developers of Universal Robots tools and equipment. And it's a really, really lively, active place. Definitely recommend checking it out. So we're going to continue on this direction through the trade show. Again, it's very, very busy here in Huntington Place in Detroit. If you are interested in staying up to date on the latest thought leadership and just all of what's going on in the Universal Robots world, we have a great thought leadership podcast that would be great to subscribe to. It's called Re-Automated. We're going to drop a link to Re-Automated down below as well. This is a great place to stay up to date on the latest thought leadership going on in the Universal Robots world. Take a left here and get familiar with some of the partners as well as customers that are utilizing the Universal Robots across a huge variety of industry segments. So it's an awesome place for the latest and greatest from the Universal Robots team. So we'll continue on this way. Not an uncommon sight here at the trade show to see humanoids walking around, AMRs driving around, collaborative robots of all shapes and sizes. It is a fun time to be in industrial robotics. So we're actually going to make our way over past the agility booth from Agility Robotics. Fun to see Digit operating. So this next partner that we're going to go visit is Olus Robotics. And Olus is a pretty special partner of Universal Robots. Many of our partners ask us how they can make sure that when they deploy their robotic system, It's able to be interacted with remotely, recovered remotely. They can troubleshoot, do diagnostics, that kind of thing. And OLIS is a phenomenal tool to enable that. So we're going to visit Frederick Ryden, the CEO of OLIS. So we're at the OLIS booth, and Frederick can take us through a little bit of how to actually do the integration to the Universal Robot. Essentially what this tool enables you to do is remotely access the Universal Robot no matter where you're at. So it's extremely useful for interacting with robots that may not physically be near you, plants that deploy robots in very large spaces. Frederick, do you want to talk to us about the OLIS Connect software and just all of what you guys do?
Oh yeah. Hey, welcome to OLIS booth at Automate 2025. I'm Frederick Ryden. I'm the CEO of OLIS Robotics. So we have a couple of different things in the booth here. Most excitingly, we have the OLIS app here running on this tablet. So this is just an Android tablet that when it has the OLIS app, can actually talk directly to industrial controllers. We got a PLC here, but it can also talk directly with the new UR15 that was just released today actually, which is cool. And what we have, there's actually one of these tablets over by Universal Robots booth as well, and what we have here is actually a remote view of that cell. So here we can see the live video, and we can actually get all the telemetry out of the system, and even, let's see, yeah, we even have a remote pendant view. So this is actually enabled by the app, where you have the present live functionality, so you can generate a QR code that anyone can scan and actually view the cell remotely. And this is cool for a demo, but it's even more important when you have a problem with the robot and you need help quickly.
Thanks so much, Frederick. And again, if you have questions, if you want to learn more about OLIS Connect, we'll drop a link down below to learn more about them, to how to access them through UR Plus as well. Definitely worth checking out because they are a phenomenal tool. Thank you, awesome. Frederick. Yep, Thank you so thanks, much. Frederick. We're going to continue on. We'll make our way over to our next partner, Captron. So again, we have a team from Universal Robots standing by to answer your questions. Feel free to use the comments section down below. If you're interested in any of the partners that you've seen thus far, or any of the potential applications the Universal Robot can get into. So we'll make our way down the hall here to our next stop to see Captron. As you can see as we walk the trade show, there's a number of Universal Robots out doing a number of things. From our last count, we're well over 80 cobots, 80 UR cobots in the trade show this year. And dozens of partners. And these partners, again, are equipping the Universal Robot to do a huge number of applications across a huge number of industry segments. So it's an exciting time to be at Automate with Universal Robots. We've arrived here at the Captron booth. And so we'll have Sean from the Captron team walk us through how this product integrates with the Universal Robot. So Sean?
Mike, good to see you. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having us here on this event. I think it was 2 years ago that we met here and we talked about process applications. And since then, we've developed a UR cap with Universal Robot. And when we talk about process applications with Universal, we're thinking typically deburring, welding, dispensing, adhesion. Those types of applications are what we aim to help improve with customers. So Universal Robot obviously knows where the robot is at all times. What we help with is ensuring you know where the tooltip is all times. So in some of those applications, that can deviate. You know, if you have a dispensing tip and it has a slight deviation from it, you want to make sure it goes back to where it's supposed to every time. And that's what this tool center point optical sensor does. So this robot here is going to come over and it's going to drive through here. Actually, this is the perfect time. It's going to show a little bend. So it's showing about a deviation, about 1/4 inch. And it's going to come over here. It's going to drive through this optical sensor. And with our UR cap, it's able to figure out its orientation from where it is to where it's supposed to be. So with that, it ensures accuracy every time. And that's what we're hoping to do with our UR cap.
Thanks, Sean. And if you have any questions about Captron, please feel free to drop those down below. Again, we'll put a link down there for where you can find the Captron product on UR Plus and learn more about how you guys are equipping partners in the welding and dispensing and really any application that requires this advanced TCP knowledge. So thanks so much, Sean. Yep, appreciate it. We're going to continue back down the hall this way to our next partner. We're going to visit MagSwitch. So as I mentioned, there's a huge number of Universal Robots here at the show, doing a large number of applications. We just walked by our friends at FlexLine Automation, who equipped the UR for case packing and case erecting. We'll also see our friends at ProSpot, who enable the robot for automated spot welding in the automotive sector, as well as a variety of other things: MIG welding, polishing, sanding, material removal. So we're going to visit our friend from MagSwitch, Thomas Slonick, who's going to talk to us about their magnetic end effectors to handle all sorts of ferrous parts, as well as their base plate to connect to a variety of metal parts as well. So Tom, do you want to talk to us a little bit about MagSwitch and just the products that you're showing here?
Yep. Thank you, Michael. My name's Tom. I'm with MagSwitch. So our company makes switchable permanent magnets. And what I have here is a switchable permanent magnet. If I turn the knob, the magnet is on. Turn the knob again, the magnet is off. So we can do that manually, pneumatically, or electrically. So on the UR10E here, we have the cobot mag base. This allows us to take a cobot, put it down on a flat table, put it on the side of a ship, hang it upside down. It gives you some mobility and flexibility in moving the cobot around. On the wrist of the robot is the Impact Robotics New Magic. This has a UR cap that allows you to control any pneumatic device. So it has a single airline and then plugs into the port on the wrist. On the tool itself, we have a MagSwitch PLAY 20x4. And what we're showing here is being able to de-stack angle irons. So the custom pole shoes that are available for this tool allow you to peak up or peak down, de-stack, and if you're picking it from one side, need to flip it to the other. We're doing a magnet-to-magnet handoff on a flip station here, so 2 magnets on a clamp, flips at 90 degrees, you can regrip it from the other side and take it away. So we're excited to be part of the UR ecosystem and part of the show here with our team at UR.
Thanks so much, Tom. And again, if you have questions about MagSwitch or you want to learn about all of the different applications the MagSwitch team is equipping the Universal Robots to handle, you can check them out at the link we're going to drop down below, where you can find them on UR Plus, as well as their own site.
All right.
Thanks so much,
Michael.
Tom. Yep. And if you have questions, again, use that comments field down below. We're going to make our way around the booth this way. We're going to follow us around here and look at our next partner, PushCorp, to learn about automated material removal with their brand new addition to the UR Plus ecosystem. So we're going to make our way over here. We're going to walk past Groot. Perfect, and we're going to get Eddie from the PushCorp team to walk us through what's going on here. So Eddie, do you want to take us through the PushCorp product offering?
Absolutely. Hey, I'm Eddie, VP of Engineering with PushCorp. Here we have our brand new servo spindle and force compliance device, the STC 1202 and the AFD 120. We've been working with UR to get onto the platform and develop the interface for this product, and it's been a really great experience. What we're hoping to bring with this technology is really a lot of the applications that we've done in the past: grinding, sanding, polishing, deburring, but on a easier, more user-friendly experience, right? So instead of having to integrate this large intricate system, we're hoping that this platform can allow people to get up and running much faster.
Awesome. Yeah, and obviously you guys have the actual material removal tool.
Yes.
And also the compliance device. So it really is a comprehensive offering at the end of the arm that we're looking at for surface finish or material removal.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, the force compliance device, really it's acting like a muscle. So the robot, typically is very, very good at going from point A to point B to point C. What the force compliance brings is, knowing that you're applying a specific amount of force always, 5, 10, 15 pounds, regardless of where you are and what part of the process you are, it's always applying that consistent force. The second part of that is the servo motor, and so that's actually what's spinning the abrasive, and what that's bringing is really the the constant speed, and always knowing that you're going to have that nice surface finish.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if you're interested in learning more about PushCorp, the brand new release to UR Plus, you can check them out down below. We're going to drop some information down there for you to follow up on. And thanks so much, Eddie. We're going to make our way along to the next partner. Thanks so much, Eddie. PushCorp is fun. It's a cool chance to take a photo with Groot. So if you're here in the Detroit area and you want to take a selfie with Groot, they are happy to oblige. We're going to make our way over to our next partner, Koval, who is equipping partners in material handling, in particular with their suction cups and lightweight suction devices. So we'll make our way over to Koval. Again, do feel free to drop questions or comments in that field down below. We'd be more than happy to connect with you and answer whatever questions you may have about the Universal Robot. So we're here at the Koval booth. We're going to take a look at their new gripper. It's a very, very lightweight end effector. So it's only about a 2-pound product. It's perfect for applications in material handling. So palletizing, case packing, any sort of box picking, that kind of thing. And one of the great advantages of this product is it's lightweight. It means that you have more active payload available at the end of the arm. So one of the great advantages is that you can really get the most out of your collaborative robot utilizing a very lightweight end effector from Koval. And again, if you have questions or would like to learn more about the Koval product, their integration, or how they work on UR+, we'll drop a link to them down below. We're going to make our way over to our final stop of the Cobot walk before heading back to Universal Robots. Thanks, Cobot team. Where we're going to learn about SICK, Safety Industrial Systems, scanners, and their ability to support with risk assessments. If you're interested in learning all of what is out there in the UR Plus ecosystem, or you'd like to get connected to some of the partners that you've seen on the tour today, we're going to drop a link down in the comments for the where to access UR Plus. Again, globally, there are over 300 partners that create UR Plus products, and over 500 products that make up this really special ecosystem. So we'll continue our way over here in a very busy Automate. And head past our partner, Fair Robotics, who's also doing material removal. They have a really special compliance device at the end of the arm, the active compliance kit, that allows for very, very tight force control and a good amount of flexibility through their compliance device. So we'll go this way. We're going to make our way over to SICK, Sensor Intelligence, and learn about their safety setup. So follow me here. If you have questions or would like to get connected to the Universal Robots team, do feel free to drop your comments or questions down below. We've got a team standing by who would love to get connected. So we're going to make our way over here. SICK's showing a variety of products with Universal Robots today, including the new end-of-arm safeguard. So this sensor allows for safe operation, speed and separation monitoring at the end of the robot arm. And why this is advantageous is because if you were to get in the way of this device or put your hand in here, this device protects operators from pinch points or from getting their hands potentially caught in a dangerous gripper. So bringing safety to the next level. And what's really, really exciting about this product from a Universal Robots perspective is this is an exclusive product on the Universal Robots platform. So you'll only find the SICK end-of-arm safeguard on a Universal Robot. So we'll take a look over here. I just want to see if I get any of my SICK colleagues. Looks like they're all busy in the show here. There's a variety of SICK products as well outside of just their safety devices, including Plock 2D, that's now got a new integration with their educational team. So if you're interested in getting the latest and greatest in vision and how that actually works with the Universal Robots, you can check out our educational department, where they've got a great new integration with SICK, showcasing their 2D vision. SICK also has a great 3D vision system, the PLB, that allows for semi-structured bin picking. Great and useful for applications in palletizing, in depalletizing, as well as in material handling and logistics. So with all that said, we'll make our way back to the Universal Robots booth to wrap the tour up. Again, if you have any questions, drop those down in the comments section below. We've got a team standing by that would love to get connected with you. We'll also drop some information down below from the SICK team so that if you have questions, they can get connected with you. I'm waving at the SICK guys. If you're interested in getting plugged in with our very, very active LinkedIn community, you can follow us on LinkedIn at the Cobot Club, the Universal Robots Cobot Club. We'll drop a link in the comments down below so that you can get the latest and greatest news going on from our partners, our developers, and the Universal Robots team. So with all that said, we're back here in the Universal Robots booth. Thank you so much for your time and your attention and for joining us for this UR Plus ecosystem focused Cobot walk. My name is